Now, my family, Charles gave a State of the Nation speech at Mansion House in the city of London. And my family, while he was there giving his address, he mentioned that he is a father, that he is a grandfather, a granddad. My family, I honestly can never understand how Charles can go and speak to people and call himself a father or a granddad with a straight face. That I can never, ever understand. My family, just look at this yourself. What Charles said about being a granddad. My family, please kindly hear this and try not to laugh when you hear this because it is disturbing. Please kindly hear this, my family.
And crucially, sustain. As king and as a father and a grandfather, I commend them to you. And crucially, sustain. As king and as a father and a grandfather, I commend them to you.
Let me look at his face again.
And crucially, sustain. As king and as a father and a grandfather, I commend them to you.
My family, he was looking at what he was told to say, what was written for his speech. My family, but still, I just can't understand how my family, he can call himself a granddad, a father with a straight face. This is the same so-called granddad whereby Daily Mail, whereby he has hired a deputy editor who worked for Daily Mail to work for him. Daily Mail, it had an article after King Charles' coronation, whereby they were saying that during the reception, King Charles said, much love to, Archie, wherever he is. That is what we were told. My family, let me read what we were told at the time. My family, back at King Charles' coronation. That Charles then toasted to those who were not there. He then reportedly singled out young Archie, wishing him a very happy birthday wherever he was. And the media called it a sweet moment. Oh, please, come on. The media tabloids called it a sweet moment. My family, I always remember what Charles said when he was asked, years ago, whether it is okay to say that you two are in love. He said, whatever love means. And that hurt Diana to hear. Whatever love means. Clearly, the guy wasn't even in love with Diana. And now, for Archie, he says, wherever he is. Wherever he is. Archie lives in Montecito, in California, Charles. That's where he is. If you can't show respect to Archie, then don't mention his name. Just keep quiet. Don't talk. Say nothing. Because my family, apparently, if this is what he did, because the media did report that this is what he did, then my family, his actions were very much distasteful. My family, and just so wrong. My family, the guy put his own coronation on the same day as his biracial grandson's birthday. The guy doesn't care about Archie. He doesn't care about Lilibet Diana. Charles only cares about himself. My family, Charles only cares about himself. He does not care about Harry and Meghan's biracial kids. My family, when the Queen passed away, Archie and Lilibet, right at that moment, they became prince and princess. But it took months before the royal family recognized them as prince and princess. In my family, there is so much wrongful things that have happened that my family, just hearing Charles says, I'm a granddad, I'm a father. I mean, my family, how can you say that? My family, there is a saying, anyone can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. And my family, Charles is not someone who is special enough to be called a dad or even call himself a granddad. I mean, my family, ever since the Queen passed away, how many photos have the palace even released of Charles with his grandkids? How many? Even, let's not even go further than that. Let's go to William and Kate. My family, let me ask you all a question. When is the last time that Charles and Camilla have been seen, even publicly, standing next to William and Kate? When have you seen that? When have you seen that? When? My family and people can see exactly what has been happening. People can see exactly what has been happening. These people are not a family, they are a firm. They're a business, but not a family. Because my family, in my opinion, they just don't like each other. They don't. Even Charles himself, my family, and William are not close. They are not close even one bit, and that is a fact, my family. That is very much a fact. In my family, even some people have begun, making some comments about what has been going down even right now, what they are seeing. How Charles has not been seen next to William and Kate. Practically, they are not being invited to events hosted by the royal family. And my family, let me read even one comment from someone who said this. It is glaring that William and Kate are no longer sent outside on tours to represent the king anymore. They also don't seem to be invited to state dinners anymore either. Seems like that self-aggrandizing briefing did not go down well with Charles and Camilla, because clearly William and Kate have been sidelined, my family. They have been sidelined. Clearly, that is what has been happening, my family. And no wonder William and Kate are no longer being invited to state dinners anymore. Not anymore. It's like the royal family were only united when my family, they were smearing Harry&Meghan, when they were trying to push out Meghan out of the royal family. And my family, now that Meghan and Harry are living in California, now Charles and William clearly can't even stand each other. So my family, seeing that, Charles calling himself a granddad, my family, I feel like that is not the guy to be calling himself her granddad, because my family, clearly, he's a failed father. He's also a failed grandfather. And that is a fact. That is a fact, my family. And my family, in response to William not going to state events whereby Charles is attending with Camilla, people have had some comments to make about this, my family. Someone said that a lot of the derangers have noticed that William and Kimilton are no longer invited to Charles and Camilla's so-called, whenever they have any state dinners. And my family, they are pissed off and they're angry. And that's why we are seeing that the Rangers have been even trolling Charles and Camilla. My family, someone said that, right now, clearly, these people just don't like each other. They don't, even one bit. And that is what we can basically see. They don't like each other one bit, my family. And that is a fact. Someone said that, love that for them. If they had treated Harry and Meghan with respect and fairness, they would still be there to do all of that. Now they are stuck with William and Kimilton. My family. One can barely even, speak eloquently and only gets attention for the clothes she wears. Well, the other one is just lazy and constantly on vacations. Prince William, my family. Prince William. And my family, which leads me to another story that also just came out. Once again, William and Kimilton are whinging, mourning, and complaining that they have a huge workload. My family, what's so hard about going to a place and then cutting ribbons? What's so hard about basically traveling to France on a private jet to watch a rugby match? What's so hard about that? My family, please hear the latest windfest from Prince William and Kimilton. My family, William and Kimilton, are whinging, mourning, and complaining that they were left to pick up the slack after Meghan and Prince Harry ditched their public duties. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Prince Harry and Meghan, they never ever ditched their public duties. They were willing to work and serve the monarchy and then spend their time working elsewhere to earn a living, to pay their bills. They even offered to do public duties for free of charge. The monarchy, King Charles, William, never even had to fund Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan offered that. But they said no. They said no. My family, in Harry's memoir spare, Harry speaks of the Sandringham Summit, whereby my family, there were courtiers there. The B, who was there, and also, other courtiers. And my family, while he was there, my family, Harry tells us clearly that even though he made some proposals to the firm, that he continued working on behalf of the monarchy. All those proposals were turned down. My family. He thought that my family, they were willing to be okay with Harry and Meghan being half in, half out, working and serving the monarchy, while also basically living elsewhere. That's what Harry thought. But my family, clearly, Harry came to learn and understand the only interest the firm had was to push them out of the royal family. And that is what they did. That is what they did. That is what they did. And now, years later, after Harry and Meghan have fled Britain, William and Kate are whinging, mourning, and complaining. And my family, I don't even know what they are complaining about. I mean, these people, basically, They are normally constantly on vacations, constantly on vacation. And even right now, that they are not being invited to any state events, my Charles and Camilla, my family, they have more free time for themselves. They have so much free time. But as always, they want to continue being lazy. They want to continue being on vacation. That's what they want. To continue being lazy and to continue being on vacation. That's what William and Kim Moulton want to keep on doing. While whinging, mourning, and leaking stories about Harry&Meghan, negative stories about Harry&Meghan. That's what they're busy doing. And my family, their actions are very much despicable. Very much despicable. And my family, perhaps that's why we have seen the royal family, whereby their website was updated, and then they see that Harry&Meghan are still serving the monarchy while living outside of the country, balancing their time between, North America and the UK. And my family, we all know that that ain't true. Everyone knows that that is not true. Harry&Meghan's half in, half out, arrangement, the whole family said no to that. The farm said no to that. Everybody knows that. The world knows that. The farm and UK media made that clear. You can't be half in, half out. But my family, to me, I feel like the palace did what they did to imply that whatever work Harry&Meghan are doing, my family, they are still serving the monarchy. Be it the Invictus Games, or be it, Harry&Meghan championing mental health, or having a parent summit in New York City on World Mental Health Day. The royal family wants to take credit for Harry&Meghan's work. And that's why they updated their website to lie to people who are gullible. To lie to people who are gullible. More like Daily Mail readers, the Sun Tablet readers, or the Mirror, or the Express readers, that Harry&Meghan are serving the monarchy and balancing their time between the UK and North America. And yet that is not true. That is not true, my family. My family, over the past even couple of weeks, we have seen how the media has been so desperate also to try and imply that, King Charles should give Harry a place in the UK. That way, he can come over and stay. That Harry can continue being the Chancellor of State. Now, my family, whenever I see that, I understand why the royal family updated their website to imply that Harry&Meghan are still serving the monarchy. They want to take credit for Harry&Meghan's work. They want to claim credit for everything that Harry&Meghan are able to achieve and say that it's because of them. Because of the royal family, because of the monarchy. And my family, that ain't true. That ain't true. Harry&Meghan don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. William and Kim Moulton earn taxpayer money. William also gets up to more than £20 million a year from the Duchy of Cornwall, which he inherited. But the guy is complaining constantly. Oh, you know what? Harry&Meghan left us a huge workload. Everyone knows these two are lazy. Everybody knows that. And that's why UK media are so desperate to have Harry in the UK. That way William can do something. My family, open your eyes and see what's happening. UK media are playing into William's jealousy. They know how jealous William is of Prince Harry. They know that. They know how jealous William is of Prince Harry. They know it. They can see it. And they're playing into that. William's jealousy. To try and get William to do something. My family, for example, William, the guy was on vacation before Harry came to the Well Child Awards. William only pretended to go on an engagement when it was announced that Harry was coming to the UK for the World Child Awards. And on the same day that Harry arrived in the UK, William went to do a so-called engagement. On the same day that Harry arrived in the UK for the World Child Awards, William did an engagement after a long vacation. So my family, when UK media see that, when we see that, my family, we can see the jealousy that William has. We can see that William still, even though Harry lives in California, still William wants to compete in this one-sided competition against Prince Harry, and he wants to win. And he wins only if he destroys Prince Harry and Meghan, which has been trying to do every single time for many years now. My family, for many years, William has been trying to destroy Harry and Meghan, and he continues to try to destroy Prince Harry and Meghan. So my family, William wants to continue competing against Prince Harry. That is what William wants to do. That's what William wants to do. Continue competing against Prince Harry. And the media knows that. The Tory media, they know it. And that's why they want Harry in the UK. That way, William can start doing something. Remember, the deal is you can't say anything negative about the heir. The heir must be protected. The heir and his wife. But the spare, the palace never ever made any deals to protect Prince Harry. The spare, never. Harry was fed to the wolves, the UK tabloid press. That has always been Harry's life, being the scapegoat for the royal family. And when he got married, the fam saw a new scapegoat, Meghan. And my family, that's what they did. They used Meghan as their own personal scapegoat. They expected Meghan just put up with the abuse. Do nothing, just take it. But honestly, really, they thought that Meghan would leave. Only her. Well, my family, they were wrong. Harry left with Meghan. And ever since then, things have never been the same. That's why they're so desperate for Harry to be in the UK, to have a place in the UK, to imply that Harry is balancing his time between the UK and North America, still having this half in, half out arrangement, and that is all a lie. That is all a lie. You know? And as much as I know that Harry loves the UK, people in Britain, my family, I hope he never ever gets manipulated into playing the tabloid media and the firm's games. My family, I hope. Because my family, clearly, they want Harry in the UK so that my family, they can continue this, competition. This pitting Harry against William, that is what they want so badly. And then they want Harry destroyed, miserable, alone. That is what they want to see the spare Harry being like. Miserable, alone, and begging Charles and William for money. My family, may that never ever happen. May that never ever happen. They also want for Harry to be there. That way William can appear to be doing something. That way the media can have stories to write. And my family, as I've always said, really, Harry is not there to be people's or UK media's source of entertainment. But that is how they see Prince Harry, as someone who is there to entertain them. And my family, that just ain't right. That is not right, my family. Harry is a father. Harry is a human being. Harry is a husband. And the media is angry because, first of all, Harry married a woman of color. He left the UK. And also because he protects his family. And that Harry is not there to provide entertainment or drama for the UK media. And that's why we see them creating stories after stories after stories, my family, aided by the palace. My family also are feeding the press stories about Harry and Meghan. My family, it is so wrong what the parties have been doing. And my family, they need to stop doing what they're doing. They need to stop leaking and briefing against Harry&Meghan. My family, please kindly hear William and Kate's wine atathon as they continue whinging, moaning, and complaining. Here is what they have been saying, my family. My family, William and Kim Moulton are simmering with fury at Prince Harry&Meghan for leaving them to prop up the monarchy single-handedly. My family, I don't believe it's just the William and Kim Moulton. It's also UK media who are so angry because they rather see Prince Harry being the one to carry William around, whereby Harry does the work and then William takes the credit for the work. And my family, it's wrong. It is so wrong. You know what they expect Harry to do? To forfeit his rights, my family, to be happy. You know? To be successful, to thrive. So that to prop up William and Kim Moulton, my family, that ain't right. Even this language used right now, to prop up the monarchy, they mean to prop up William and Kim Moulton, whereby Harry&Meghan are smeared, and then William and Kim Moulton get good press. That's what they want. Harry&Meghan miserable, smeared, getting negative press, so that William and Kim Moulton can get some good press. My family, that ain't right, and that is wrong. You know? And my family, Harry&Meghan, are human beings. And there's a saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Harry&Meghan are never ever gonna put themselves into a position whereby they have to wine and dine with their abusers, UK media, or to go through what they already have gone through at the hands of the UK media. Bullying, abuse, racism. They are never ever going to put up with that or do that ever again. Not after what they've endured. And my family, have you noticed that, like, Harry can come back, but you know what? Meghan, there's no way she'll ever come back. My family, because Meghan was the main target and they were so cruel to Meghan. No person, after what they've endured, after what Meghan has endured, ever wants to go back to crying every day because the media has a hate campaign going on against her. Because TV shows in the morning, afternoon, evening are fully dedicated to attacking and trolling you. Meghan never ever wants to go back to that. Harry was always the secondary target. My family, they wanted to destroy Meghan, thereby destroying Prince Harry in the process, ensuring that the spare Prince Harry has the same fate as Margaret, being forced to lose the woman he loves, the person that he loves, like Margaret was forced to give up the man she loved, and she was miserable her whole life. But the Queen got good press. My family, by Margaret being on her knees, the Queen benefited immensely when Margaret was on her knees. And they wanted the same thing. William wanted the same thing to happen to Prince Harry, whereby Harry is on his knees. And he still wants that, whereby Harry is on his knees and William stands when Harry is on his knees. My family, that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. My family, William and Kim Moulton, are feeling so resentful towards Harry&Meghan for leaving them to pick up the work they dropped when they moved to the States. My family, you can't work in a toxic environment whereby William is making Meghan cry, whereby William is going to physically assault his own brother, and then expect Harry, and then expect for Harry just put up with it, just take it. The attacks, the insults, my family. My family, I have seen even some carnival or soccer experts, even at this, after creating stories, that Harry, and Meghan may come back. Harry wants to buy a place in the UK. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so cool. It'd be nice if it happens. So nice. We can't wait, because my family, they're like that because they want stories. They want drama. Ever since Harry and Meghan left, Stories have dried up. Some carnival of so-called experts have lost even their jobs because they chased away the goose that laid the golden eggs. Years ago, they were so happy, gloating to American reporters just how much money they were making off of covering Harry and Meghan. But ever since they left, ever since they fled the UK, my family, some carnival of so-called experts have been losing their jobs. And that's why you can see some of them being like, I have seen myself, some of them being like, you know what, it'd be so nice if Harry comes back to the UK, and has a place here in the UK. It'd be so nice. I'd be so happy. My family, after how you treated Prince Harry and Meghan, what makes you think in this world that Harry and Meghan will ever want to be around any so-called member of the Royal Rota, any carnival of so-called expert after what they did to Harry and Meghan? My family, Prince Harry has always loathed the UK media because of what they did to his mother. And also clearly what they have done to Meghan Markle. There's no way he falls in love with the UK media after what they've done. Their bigotry, the hate campaign, the smear campaign towards Harry and Meghan. Abuse won't make Harry come back to the UK. Abuse is what drove Harry and Meghan out of the UK. It won't make them come back to the UK. And they never believe that Meghan will ever come back because of what they did to her. No person in the right mind will ever return after what tabloids put Meghan through. Racism, abuse, hounding, insults, harassment. No person in the right mind would ever return. And that's why they never ever see Meghan coming back after what they did to her. No person in the right mind will ever come back. And guess what? They keep hoping that Prince Harry is someone who my family is a thicko, like how UK media have always, spread that propaganda. Think that Harry is not smart or even intelligent, really. Even Harry addressed that in his court case against the Mirror, of how the UK media would paint him as someone who is not smart or intelligent, more like a thicko. And my family, Harry is not a thicko. Harry is a smart man. And that's why my family, we have seen what he has done. Protect his family. Ensure the safety of his family. And my family, more than 3 years after Harry and Meghan fled the UK, look at what they've achieved. They've achieved so much. They've achieved so much. And the farm is angry. Tabloids are angry that Harry and Meghan are making so much money. And they can't stand it. Even this, partnership Meghan has with WME, UK media are so afraid of Meghan's new commercial venture that she's working on behind the scenes. They don't want Meghan to make a fortune because my family, tabloids, told the public, people, you know what? Harry and Meghan are going to come back begging. Harry will come back with a tail between his legs. My family, that ain't happening. And it's high time that the carnival, also called experts, understand that. Apparently, an insider has said that the extra workload, what workload, that's been handed to William and Kate is huge. And that it has given them even more responsibility, but also had a huge impact on their marriage and family life. And at times, it can feel like they're cracking under this pressure. Oh, come on, what pressure? The media, tabloids don't even focus on you. They focus on Harry and Meghan, who live in California. They rarely focus on you. The only time they ever mentioned William and Kate is when they're attacking Harry and Meghan. The only time. So, what pressure, William? What pressure? William would not even know how to spell pressure, my family. William would not know even how to spell pressure if you paid him to spell pressure. And my family clearly also, they're also telling us that something ain't well between William and Kate's marriage. And my family clearly, everyone can see that. I mean, you don't see, William and Kim Moulton going on engagements together. You don't see that anymore. Even when they were in France to watch a rugby match, William went on a different date. Right after William went, then Kate Middleton went on the next date, my family, on the next day to watch a rugby match. They can't even sit together and watch a rugby match together. My family all ain't between those two. But my family, it's high time they stop blaming Meghan and Harry for their marital problems. It is high time, my family. It is high time. Because clearly, we can see that that is what the media are trying to do. Blame Harry and Meghan for William and Kate's marital problems. My family, and yet that ain't the case. Yet that is not the case. My family, apparently, here is what is being said also, that with less time at home together, oh come on, everyone knows that William and Kate also don't even live together. William stays at Kensington Palace and Kate stays at Allied Cottage. That is what everyone is saying, my family. William and Kate also don't stay together. So stop blaming that also on Harry and Meghan. With less time at home together and having to spend more time apart, they feel constantly torn apart in different directions. And they insist that that won't be happening if Harry and Meghan had not abandoned their royal duties. Oh, come on. My family, you can see what is happening here. William and Kate Middleton are trying to blame Harry and Meghan for their marital problems. And my family, we are not going to allow that. We are not going to stand here, watch this and allow this, my family. We are not. Because all this stuff is lies. It's William and Kate Middleton who have gone after Harry and Meghan. It's William who stormed into Nottingham Cottage to try to turn Harry against Meghan Markle when Meghan was pregnant and carrying Harry's son. It is William. It is William. You've never ever seen Harry and Meghan basically interfering in William and Kate's marriage. With Harry telling William, don't marry Kate Middleton. It's William who told Harry that, my family. Don't marry Meghan. Because he can't stand seeing Harry happy. He can't stand seeing Harry in love. Don't forget what William told Harry when Harry told him that he would like to, join William, and Kate Middleton with a partner of his own. William would tell Harry that you may never ever find love and you must be okay with it. So my family, it's William who has been trying so hard to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. And my family, thankfully, he has failed. And my family may never ever succeed in destroying what Harry and Meghan have together. And my family, also, don't forget this, that my family, William and Kate Middleton, are also trying so hard to basically even, compete with Harry and Meghan in America. Compete with Harry and Meghan in America. And my family, just because William is jealous of Harry, the attention, popularity, and the money that Harry is making in America, William also wants a taste of that. So my family, William, to stop trying to blame Harry and Meghan for his problems. He should not. William has always been pampered and protected by the palace. So my family, he would not even know the meaning of pressure if he was paid to spell it. And my family, Charles, also, that guy is no one talk about being a father or a granddad. The guy has failed at both. My family, you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed, Kylie. I like to hear your opinion, family. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lipedana, and Doria. Raglan, and all of you, members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned on this video. Love you always and forever. William and Kate Middleton must learn to stand on their own. And they must leave Harry and Meghan alone in peace. Leave Harry and Meghan alone. William and Kate Middleton learn to stand on their own and leave Harry and Meghan alone. And stop blaming Harry and Meghan for having a huge workload. Stop. Stop. You rejected the half-in, half-out arrangement proposed by Prince Harry and Meghan. So stop blaming Harry and Meghan for your own actions. Stop. And also stop leaking and briefing against Harry and Meghan. And also, William and Kate Middleton are constantly on vacation. So really, what workload? My family, I end this video by saying this, that William and Kate must stop whinging, mourning, and complaining. It's just too much. It is too much. It's too much. And it's high time they stop whinging, mourning, and constantly complaining. My family, stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, and may God bless you all, my family. May God bless you all. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.